He's much taller than I am. Even with heels, I couldn't get up to that microphone. Hi, my name's Pat Altavilla, and I'm the CEO of Suneva Medical. Our company has transitioned over the last several years really to become a company that's quite different and quite unique. Our industry has really been built on all aesthetic procedures. Interestingly enough, in the last 2 years, as the pandemic struck, I think we've all heard people here today talk about regenerative medicine and regenerative aesthetics. And what we have chosen to be is the leader in that industry. And it started really by assessing the market and really trying to determine what this market needed to look like. And there were a lot of small players in this space. And we realized that we needed to bring a compendium of products together that would really be a meaningful solution for the aesthetics industry, because I firmly believe that this industry is evolving into regenerative medicine. And while all of these procedures, surgical, injectables, will all continue to remain in this space, the reality is we will continue to see an evolution in regenerative medicine. And we're very excited to be putting our footprint in this market. If you look to the key trends and drivers that are causing that to happen, you've heard a lot of it today. Dr. Diane mentioned it, but I think what's really interesting is we have a lot of younger patients coming into this industry today and are making a meaningful mark in this market. The way they approach it, how they are seeking these procedures, all play a critical role in this evolution of the market. Additionally, patients are truly looking for longer lasting clinical outcomes at an economical price. So with that being said, what we have done is we've really built out our portfolio to be meaningful in that regard. Excuse me. The other piece that we're looking at is how does the market understand regenerative aesthetics? And I think what's been really interesting, in December of 2020, oops, sorry, why did it do that? Hold tight. Pardon me. So, in December of 2020, we decided to embark on a clinical study, for consumers, really trying to understand the basic understanding of the market and how this market was going to go. Interestingly enough, we found a keen interest across the market, across the patient market, that were really interested in regenerative medicine. Why? Long-lasting, natural, and truly a solution for them. So we have found that age groups from 20s to 60s and 70s are people that are really interested in where this market is going. So what are some of the things that really we see? How many times have you actually Google searched regenerative aesthetics? You'll be amazed at how many practices have made that evolution. Why? Because they're attempting to differentiate their practice in a really meaningful way. And I think what we're starting to see is that people are really catching on to the concept of how do I get long-lasting, natural, and procedures that are really going to change me, but are natural for me. So we're really excited to see the growth in this space and the opportunity to really have an impact on the market. So we have built out a very comprehensive portfolio of products over the last 2 years throughout the pandemic. We kept our heads down. We started as a primary product company of Bellafill. Bellafill is an exceptional product, and we're very proud of our flagship brand. However, over the pandemic period, we brought on 7 additional technologies, all in the regenerative aesthetic market. I think all of us understand that collagen stimulation has been something we have been studying and following for decades. We understand the capabilities of our products today to do that. But it's beyond that. We believe when we look at stem cells and we look at growth factors in our own tissues, that we can have a really significant impact on our ability to grow and change this industry. So the 2 areas where we have paid a considerable amount of attention, research, and clinical studies on in the last couple of years are both fat grafting, fat purification, and re-injection and the meaningful changes that we can make in that market to improve the quality of clinical outcomes for our physicians with fat grafting. Additionally, we've done work. While I think you've heard here today, PRP will not be the be-all, end-all, and I firmly believe, as we've heard today about exosomes, that's our next generation. But for the time being, we want to get PRP right in the hands of our physicians. So we've spent a tremendous amount of time in the last several years really looking at the best way to get the best clinical outcomes and to create higher concentration levels and more growth factors to provide better clinical outcomes around PRP, while we focus on the opportunities for exosomes as well. So we're very excited about the future of Suneva Medical and the opportunities that we're providing our customers to render great, long-lasting clinical outcomes for our patients. Thank you.